Lead-acid batteries are very popular and many of us often use them. For instance, every motorist knows these kinds of power sources, since car batteries are based exactly on lead-acid batteries. Let us consider what particular reactions occur in the battery while being charged or discharged. First, let us remember that more simply a lead battery is a container having separators filled with dilute sulfuric acid as electrolyte. The container has two electrodes, cathode and anode. The lead grid is a positive electrode with lead oxide being the active material. The lead grid is also a negative electrode, but with a different active material, lead itself. In such conditions, with temperature varying from -30 to +30 degrees Celsius, the electrochemical reaction in the battery becomes possible. In fact, this is the redox reaction in which oxidation and reduction processes transfer to different electrodes, cathode and anode. The principle of operation lies in the ability of lead to display both oxidation and reduction properties. During the discharge, reduction of lead dioxide on cathode and oxidation of lead on the anode occurs. The ability to oxidize occurs when some chemical compound tends to gain electrons from compounds reacting with it. The ability to reduce is vice versa, the property of compounds to lose electrons while reacting with another. The chemical reaction and further energy generation begins when the battery gets load closing the external circuit. In this case, electrons transfer from lead on the cathode through the external circuit, whereas lead is oxidized and turns into sulfate and water. On the anode, vice versa, electrons come from the external circuit with lead sulfate occurred. During the reaction, the electrons reduce plumbum O2 to the state of plumbum O. Charging battery sees the reverse reaction where water is consumed and sulfuric acid appears on the electrodes. In case the process lasts long, it will result in water electrolysis, which shall not be accepted. The battery service life is limited. Sooner or later, after having been repeatedly charged and discharged, the cathode lead grid wears out and loses its ability to partake in the electrochemical reaction.